Hi everybody, my name is Will, and you are at Will's Treasures, and today I'm going to go over the 5 must-have things if you're going to start coin collecting in 2006. Let's get into it. Now, what's the first thing you're going to need if you're going to start coin collecting? You're going to need coins. And there's a whole bunch of different types of coins out there. When you first start collecting, and if you're starting this year in 2026, and if you have a low budget, you're going to want to start with just some modern coins. You have the regular quarters. You have the regular nickels. So you want to start with the regular change if you're on a tight budget. If not, you can definitely step up your game and go for some pre-64 coinage. But these are the regular 1987, this is 2020, and 2017. So you can collect the state quarters, which is really cool because you can find them in your change, doesn't cost you anything, and you can fill up an album with all the state quarters, or you can look for some wheat pennies that are still out in circulation. And you can start an album with the wheat pennies. Same with the nickels, same with the dimes. You know, just start. Once you start, you're going to get hooked. Just warning you now. But let's get into the 5 things that you're going to need. Once you have the coins, you're going to need a place to store them. And there's many different things you can store them in. First, and what a lot of people use are these coin flips. This is what they're called. They're made out of cardboard. They have a little cellophane covering to protect the coin. And what you do is you take the coin, you center it, you close it, and then you just put a couple staples to hold it closed, and your coin is protected. I could show you one here that has the staples in it, and that coin is not going to come out if you shake it. It's got the cellophane top so you can touch it and it's not going to get damaged. So these are really great, and they come in different sizes. You can see the holes in them are different sizes, and of course that's for different size coins. So take, for instance, you have this $50 here, and she's nice and protected, and you can keep them in a box, shoe box. You can keep them in, they make these boxes specifically for these coin flips that you can use, and you can store them very easily. So that's number 1, the coin flip. Number 2, once you have the coin flip, you can put them in albums, in these sleeves. And they hold very nice in there, and it displays very nice, and you can put them in date order. So we got 1940, 39, 38, 37. So this is really cool. If you're gonna do them by date, you can keep them organized, keep them in a 3-ring binder, and you'll just have page after page of flips. Just make sure that this plastic sleeve is not PVC. So that's pretty great right there. Another good option, that's number 2. Another good option are these coin albums. And this comes from the Littleton Coin Company. This is the 50 State Commemorative Quarter album. And if you're just starting out with a low budget, this is a great way to do it. And you can see, you just take the coin and you push it into the empty spot for Texas, Florida, Michigan, and you want the design to face up. That's why you're collecting them, for the cool designs. So it's going to have Washington's head on one side, it's going to have the cool design on the other. Put it in the spot and go ahead and fill your album. So these albums come all sorts of ones. This is commemorative quarters. Here's one for Lincoln cents. Same thing. It's got the little holes. You press the coin into it and you're good to go. Here's one for Roosevelt dimes. Same thing. Find your dime, put it in the hole. And they stay very nice and organized. You can put them on a bookshelf. Jefferson nickels. Great way to protect your collection. And this one is Jefferson Nickels, another Jefferson Nickels. Slightly different album. But what's cool on these albums, it gives you a little story of the coin also. So, number 3. Moving on, if you have way too many coins and you're filling your albums, they make these great tubes. And these tubes are different sizes. This one fits quarters. Here's one that fits dimes. And they're just screw-on tops. So you just screw it off, pop your dime in there, put it back on. You have these square ones for your larger coins. These are for your dollar coins. Morgan dollars, Peace dollars. Once you fill up your album, you're going to need a place to put the rest of your coins. And this one is the size of a $50. $50 fit in there very nicely. Keeps them protected. And again, you can just put them in a box or something like that. So that's number 4. And number 5, there's many different types of coins to collect. You don't just have to collect loose coins like this. You can collect these cool mint sets. You get these from the US Mint, or you can buy them on eBay or Facebook group or something like that. But they come protected in this cellophane, and they go by year. This is a 1968, and this one has the 40% JFK $50. But you can get these for a reasonable price. They're already protected, and when you buy them, they usually come in an envelope like this. So you can just take them out of the envelope, look at your coin, check it out. That's Susan B. Anthony. And you can slide it right back in the envelope, and you just store the envelope wherever you'd like. Here's another one from 1990. And you can get them all the way up to the current year, 2026, from the US Mint, which is pretty cool. So lots of different options for you. That's number 5, the mint sets. And let me not forget, when you're starting out, and this should be number 1, you're going to want to get yourself a coin book. This is a 2025 United States coin book. They call it the Red Book, and it tells you about every single coin that the United States has ever minted, which is so cool. You will learn so much with this book. And the book's like $20. Get them off of Amazon. And it tells you the different dates. Let's go to the quarters. All right. It tells you quarters. And then it tells you the different dates, 94, 95, and the condition of it and the approximate value of it and how many were minted. So, very good book to have if you're starting out. Highly suggest it. So they're the 5 things that you should know or should have before you start collecting in 2026. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, just drop them down below in the comments. I'm always here to answer questions. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is Will from Will's Treasures, and I'll catch you on the next video.